think about why the government has created so much military weapons. Is it for the aliens?
Por unas problemáticas de sobre todo el sistema en general, sobre todo el sistema neoliberal que estamos hablando en Chile, sufrió una crisis, o sea, llegamos a una crisis en la que nos dimos cuenta de que ya este sistema ya no puede dar más.
And how would they control us when we start to rise collectively? Billions of us standing together?
Since the dawn of warfare, man has always strived to invent the perfect weapon to defeat his enemies. And it really is amazing how far we've come since then, with some organizations inventing some unreal weapons. From a fully automatic 12-gauge shotgun to a crazy gun that fires over 1 million rounds per minute. Classified by the United Nations as a weapon of mass destruction and defined by the CDC as the most potent of all nerve agents.
Truthfully though, if aliens do come, they'll probably solve a lot of our indifferences as human beings. We'll probably drop all the egos and we'll realize, actually, we're not the enemy of each other. The aliens are our enemy. It's silly, I know, but it's kind of like that low vibration of consciousness. We just need to blame something. We just need to run from something and deflect our anger and our pain to something else or someone else in this case. And that's at the moment why we're in the situation, because we're so stuck within our low consciousness of egos, and these egos, I guess, would be, in other words, of the 7 deadly sins. But if we actually step away from these things and realize, wait a moment, we're equal, we're the same, but experiencing alternative realities in different physical forms. Why are you different from me, except for your story? How do we feel about this? How do you feel about this? Leave a comment below. Is this the right thing to do? Is this the right thing that is actually happening? Is it a course of taking precautions of possible infections, or is it a way of control? Where is our freedom going? Does this not feel like communism to you? Capitalism, isms, all the isms that's happening. We are going through a great separation, and this separation is putting us into fear that no one actually interferes their plan. It is to a point where it's mandatory to wear a mask. Is at a point where it's stage 4 restrictions. How are you feeling about this? What is your perspective and your thoughts and your conspiracy theories that's happening? I'd love to hear it. Please comment below. Clearly the world is trying to go into a higher shift, but something is definitely trying to block this, and this separation, this isolation is really dividing us, and it's just crazy. It's a crazy time right now that it's happening. It is truly going to blow up soon, because we're humans. We stand for our freedom. We stand for our rights. As much as we've been programmed for how many decades and how many centuries that it's been happening, it is actually time to wake up and see what's actually truly happening.
Dubbed a Day of Freedom, thousands gathered in Berlin to denounce antivirus restrictions imposed by the government.
Now there is discussion of appointing a special master to actually handle that job.
But this is about a whole lot more than a bill. It's about the status of Hong Kong and the power China has over it. It's a fight to preserve the freedoms people have here.
Realize the bigger picture. Earth is home. We're all born here. What's with the monarchy? What's with the hierarchy? This is the thing that we run to when we don't want to face ourselves. We're like causing problems on the external world. But the truth is, we're supposed to be working on ourselves. This is our existence, our peace is all in here. It's not out here, it's all in here. We need to go back to that. We need to go back to finding our inner peace. And that's when we're truly able to find the external peace. Because when each individual finds their peace, wouldn't that mean we're collectively in peace? Well, press that button. It's free. With that being said, we are currently in a time of the century to create a new shift, a new future. If we actually collectively agree on something with a solid foundation, then we are able to implement change and ask for change and work towards it together collectively as a team. But so much things are surfacing, right? So much is happening. Work on yourself. You cannot truly find peace or harmony in the external world if in here you're not feeling it. I truly believe if I am able to achieve this, I'm able to find this in the external world. Because I'm projecting, because I'm creating. This is my experience, just as it is for you, and for you, and for you. People do things to get reaction out of you. Getting reaction feeds the ego, feeds the media, feeds advertisements and all this other stuff. So my point is, don't give it reaction. You know who you should be giving reaction to? Yourself. So everyone must be feeling very confused on what all the thing that is happening, surfacing. I'm seeing that the best thing that I can do for the world right now is actually step away from it. I'm going to focus on myself, achieve better health, better wealth, minimize my footprint for Earth. And when we work on ourselves, and when you find here, all out here, you just see it's a distraction. Because the truth is all here. You are the truth. But we collectively feel something is happening. This energy that we're all feeling inside is making us agitated, frustrated, and if not that, feeling sad, lonely, depressed. So, there's a good side of it, how it's been confronting us to face our traumas from the past, to face and to really find our way through it and move into the present moment. And there's the other part of us that is feeling like we want to implement blame and our frustration, focus our energy, our intelligence to create new things, to create a new way of life. Together we can make an evolution. Rather than trying to break the system through war, we should break the system through our creativity. Psychologically, that's one or the other, right? We either want to find a solution or find a problem and deflect the actual problem. You know what I mean? Did that make sense? Take this opportunity to work on yourself.